and welcome to the Superhero's Guide to the Laws of Physics, written and presented by me, Lê Bảo Lâm. This guide is part of the basic superhero course of the Superhero Training Center, based in London, United Kingdom. So, is anyone here a superhero? Let's comment down below if you are. But even if you aren't, let's imagine that you have just got your superpower license. Congratulations, you are now a superhero. However, there are a few things you have to keep in mind when receiving your superpowers, because being a superhero is dangerous and you can die in your very first day or at most die in the first few months. The laws of physics don't like superheroes and will try their hardest to destroy any up-and-coming superhero trying to help the world. That's why I've created this guide, to help newcomers from common mistakes. In this presentation, you'll learn how to avoid deadly mistakes when using your superpowers, as well as some additional tips on using your powers effectively. The guide will have guidance on 3 superpowers which are popular choices for new superheroes. The guide is part 1 in the 3-part basic superhero course by the STC. Full guidance on learning superpowers is at stc.co.uk/courses. And as you can see, it's quite bad if you don't learn how to use your powers properly. And here's a chart representing the success rate of this guide. As you can see, it's pretty good at reducing the death rate, at least. Superpower number 1, teleportation. Don't teleport too far in any direction, for time and go slowly. We now begin our guide with one of the most popular superpowers, teleportation. The ability to go anywhere instantaneously sounds amazing, but it does come with a few caveats because of the physics of motion. The first problem we are looking at is the Earth's rotation. As you can see in the picture over here, each part of the Earth rotates at different speeds. So if you teleport from Miami to London, you'll be flung east at 500 kilometers per hour. Yeah, think again about those plane tickets you were trying to throw away. You will still need them. As you can see, even smaller distances can cause problems. When you teleport, you leave a small vacuum behind which collapses and creates a shock wave, which means you need to be careful around people and fragile objects. As you can see here, decompression is also an issue. Teleporting too high up or down will result in the air pressure suddenly changing too fast, which will throw your body off balance. And as a rule of thumb, the average atmospheric pressure rose 11% for every kilometer from sea level. And also this is a chart representing the atmospheric pressure, and in each elevation it drops off pretty quickly, as you can see. Superpower number 2, invisibility. Your dead skin cells will give you away, so do something else to hide yourself. Now we come to a power that people expect to be simple, but turn out to be pretty complicated. There are 2 invisibility powers, one that makes all your cells see-through, and one that coats you in a see-through chemical. But the first approach, making your cells invisible, would also mean making your retinas invisible, thus rendering you blind. Even if you chose the second kind of invisible, things won't improve a lot. You have a thin layer of dead skin that will not go invisible when so anyone can figure out a person is there if they see a faint person-shaped dust blob. Normal invisibility is not enough, so invest in a cloak. You can see how this power is not very useful in practice. This will be common when you learn how to use superpowers. And this is a chart, this is a guide on the layers of skin. The epidermis will be visible when you go invisible because of the nature of the superpower. Yeah. Next we go to flight. Bang bang bang. Superpower number 3, flight. Human bodies are not designed to fly, so expect unexpected results. Now I introduce one of the most popular powers, only behind teleportation, and also one of the most dangerous. It's not quite as easy as the movies like Superman or something like that. You can see Superman flying very freely here, and this is wrong. And this is more accurate. The shape of the human body is not designed for flying, so if you were just given power to fly like birds, you crash into things, it would not be a satisfying experience. That's why you need a flying course. One can be found at stc.co.uk/courses/flight. You can find many lesson plans there at our website. Next is air pressure. As mentioned in the slide about teleportation, air pressure decreases the higher you go. I would recommend not going above 4 kilometers without special equipment. Be careful where you're going up. Managing speed is also an issue. Due to the way this superpower works, you can lose focus for 1 second and fly straight into a building. Don't lose focus, keep your vision straight ahead, and don't pull off your phone to check Twitter. And you have reached the end of this guide. I know it was quite short, but I hope you had a good time and learned the necessary skills to help the world with your powers. You can learn more at our website, Sherry's blog. I worked for over 10 hours writing this presentation, so any feedback would be greatly welcome. You can send your thoughts through email to exendiplusfeedback@gmail.com. I would also like to thank my partners at the Superhero Training Academy for providing me with the best resources they can and for motivating me throughout the 4 weeks I spent making this. Thanks everyone, especially my mom for not bothering me while I rewrite this presentation in the middle of the night. This presentation was written and presented by Liu Lam, illustrations from Shutterstock, iStock, Science and Engineering from Blogspot, and the Engineering Toolbox. Resources and licensing from the Superhero Training Academy, 1 Krypton Road, London, Southwest 9 4LO, United Kingdom. The text of this guide is licensed under the CC BY 4.0 license.